Hey guys, it's Regina, and all I have to say is, this one time my sister said to me, "Ew, why are your hands so dry?" It was awesome. Sorry, I'm shooting in a different room, so this setup is just... Oh no. So of course for your hands as well. Oh my god. If your hands... Oh my god. Before you go to bed or in the morning. Oh my god, this just fell down entirely. Okay, so I look like a literal floating head now that my backdrop is gone. Being a YouTuber is not that fun if you don't have crazy good studio setup. But I will warn you that if I miss something that I said that was pretty informative or just inspirational in the previous footage, you will see a mixture of it. So I used this product early December, and it says it takes about 2 weeks for the average person to see positive results. My hyperhidrosis, in my opinion, is pretty intense, therefore it could take up to 6 weeks for severe cases. In about 3 weeks, I noticed positive results. So around Christmas time, I realized that I wasn't doing it as much, and I thought, oh, you know, I'm just so busy and lazy because of the holidays. But no, that wasn't the case. My hands were actually, for the most part, healed. All throughout January, everything was going good. I'm living my best life, sweat-free. I know having dry hands is definitely looked down upon, but I'm pretty sure you guys can all agree dry hands are dry hands, so I could care less. But then here's where I ran into a problem. So because my hands were so dry, I was getting cuts on little cracks on my hands, and when you use the machine, you're not supposed to have any cuts because they'll sting, and if they're small and Vaseline can cover them, it's fine. Mine weren't too big, and I tried putting Vaseline on it, but it just stung way too much, so I had to wait until my cuts healed, which brought me into like the end of January, early February-ish. Moisturizer is key. So while I'm waiting for my hands to heal, I'm using this time to kind of investigate and see what's causing my excessive sweating, because before I was fine. So I just wanted to see maybe if there's something that I'm eating, drinking, everything. So I decided to use this to kind of investigate and eliminate things. But because I waited so long, I personally feel as though my hands went back to its original state, and I essentially have to start from scratch. And think of it as like Botox, because Botox is one of the solutions to hyperhidrosis. I mean, I don't know. I don't think the Botox is completely permanent. You probably do have to maintain it. So this is definitely a lot cheaper than Botox, and it works just as effectively. But like Botox, you have to continue to maintain it. Like, think of laser hair removal. It takes about a year to fully see the results. Like, of course you'll notice it on the way, but to fully eliminate it, it takes like 6 or 8 sessions, and then every few months you have to do the maintenance. Once your hands start sweating again, go up at least one or 2 MAs, whatever you are comfortable with. Another thing is, don't rush. It's going to be a process. I've noticed in the past when I tried to up the currents, like the MAs, it was just really uncomfortable, and I just go in at your own pace. It's not worth rushing. It's really, truly not worth rushing. So start off slow. Can't stress it enough. Start off slow. When the currents change, it is a bit of a, it's just, oh, I hate the feeling. It's a bit of a shock. Like, I actually, in my last video, you see me react truthfully to it, but it's okay. It is safe. Just, you know, read the instructions. It's not completely permanent. That's fine, because at the end of the day, as much as we hate sweating, it is natural. And when you do something that's unnatural to the body, sometimes your body reacts in a negative way, and that is called compensatory sweating. And somebody did ask me if I get that. No, I do not. So ETS is the surgical procedure where they cut a part of your nerves, because yes, this is nerve related. Your hands, feet, and armpits won't sweat, but you get compensatory sweating, which means you start sweating in other places to make up for sweat not going to your hands, feet, and underarms. Your back, maybe your chest, maybe your face. So it's gonna go, or your legs, like it'll go to somewhere else. It's kind of like pick your poison. I'm pretty sure it's irreversible. I don't think they can like reattach your nerves. I mean, if you know somebody that's done it, or if you've done it, please comment below and let us know. But that's something I don't really recommend. Botox, I don't know how long it lasts, and it's definitely really expensive. You might have to, and even with Botox, like for Botox in your face, you have to continue getting it done. And if you do it, you do it, but please do your research. If you guys want me to do a full in-depth video, maybe speak to a specialist, give this video a like and comment below, because I'll definitely get into that and look into all that for you guys. Obviously, I understand that some of you can't afford this device right now, so while you're saving up for it or waiting for it as a gift, these are some tips that I've learned from and keep in mind that I mostly suffer from palmar hyperhidrosis, my feet, and then secondary to my feet, lastly would be my armpits. Because I wear deodorant, the armpits don't even bother me that much. So things that I noticed, whenever my hands sweat, if I put on socks, they like dry up immediately. So your body sweats to cool itself down when you're overheating. Putting on socks maybe helped control my body temperature and calm it down. For those of you who suffer from hyperhidrosis, mainly in your feet, I know what you're saying. I've watched a few people's videos and they said that they have to wear multiple pairs of socks and they soak through socks. So like I said, this is what works for me, and I'm not trying to offend you because I definitely know that putting on socks is not necessarily going to work for you. Another thing I noticed is drinking a lot of water, and I know water is the answer to everything. Which, I mean, it makes sense, but it's also annoying to hear. I do remember back when I was in high school, there was a period of time where like I always had a water bottle on me and I noticed that my hands were always dry and it was amazing. Yeah, I'm definitely not drinking as much water as I should be. Drinking a water bottle isn't going to cool you down instantly. I mean, keeping yourself hydrated regularly. So that's one thing you should definitely look into. It's all a matter of cooling your body down. So that will definitely help cool your body down. If it doesn't work, also, I'm sorry, but this is just for some people that haven't tried it. Drinking caffeine, I've noticed that whenever I had coffee or tea, my hands would start sweating. But then it's kind of tricky because it happens at home, but then I'll be out in public and I'll have coffee and I'll be fine. So maybe the caffeine didn't affect me because one, I was in a calm environment, and two, I had socks on. I have no idea. But whenever I'm at home and I drink coffee, or maybe it's the coffee I'm drinking, I still don't know, but I've noticed that coffee and tea tend to make my hands sweat. Another thing I've noticed is my hands and feet sweat the most in the morning. One thing I've kind of associated that with is I have really stressful mornings. I have to take care of a child that does not listen to me, so it's very frustrating. It's just a guarantee struggle that definitely makes my hands sweat, I guess. And of course, anxiety, nervousness, and whatnot. If your mornings are to yourself and easygoing, then you should be fine. I can't guarantee that that's going to happen to you. Maybe it'll be perfectly fine for you. But yeah, so I have a job interview today, and so yeah, I worked an event. I shook everyone's hand. It was great. I have a job interview, so let's see how that works. Haven't got my nails done yet, but I will definitely keep you posted. Know that you're not alone. I feel like that helps. Like, reading the comments was amazing because like it's good to see that it's relatable. I wish you all the best. Comment below and subscribe to stay tuned, and I'll talk to you guys later.